Hey guys, it's still near the start of the month, so let's do a quick rundown of how I've been getting on with my 2023 commitments. It's a bit late because, once again, I was trying to get the bullet journal finished before I filmed the video, so that's taken some time. For those of you who are new to my channel, I do commitments instead of resolutions and that sort of thing because I think it has a limited psychological effect, making it better for me. I'm not sure if it actually does anything, but it's something. My commitments this year are under two headings, the first of which is creative. The first commitment under the heading of creative is to bullet journal each month, and as I said, I got it done. I just needed to actually get it sorted out. Took me a bit. I hadn't started it by the time that the month started. September's theme for the bullet journal is Lego, and that's pretty well reflected in the title page here, which is just the Lego logo, but September instead of Lego. I really like the way that this turned out, and yeah, it's good. Then I've got various Lego blocks around the edges of the calendar, and then I've got some Lego heads for my goals, and a Lego man for week 1. I quite like the way I did him. He looks pretty good, to be honest. Week 2 is just some multicolored blocks being held in by Lego hands. It just seemed to fit fairly well for what I was going for. Week 3 is just various Lego Technic bits forming an outline, and I quite like the way that all turned out. You'll notice some bionicle parts, among other things, but I think it worked quite well. Week 4 is Rock Raiders. I really loved Rock Raiders when I was a kid. Played the PC game quite a bit, and I've still got it somewhere. I think it's somewhere back there. And yeah, so we've got the energy crystal, the rocks, and a rock monster, as best I could do him. Week 5 is Bionicle masks. So we've got the original 6 Bionicle Toa masks, plus the 7th Toa, Takanuva's Evoki mask, the Mask of Light, and the Mask of Life that Matanui and itself used. So that's all looking good. And then we've got the monthly project tracker, which I haven't even decided at this point what it is properly. I will have come up with something, as I say later on. But I've got little Lego heads that I'm going to draw smiley faces and sad faces on if I've worked on whatever the tracker is going to track in the end. Then we've got the monthly stats page, which is just the mask from Lego Batman, which just seemed to fit fairly well, to be honest. I just couldn't come up with something particularly better, to be honest. It's an interesting theme this month. I've been kind of going back into Bionicle itself a bit, and I wanted to do something involving that, but then I couldn't come up with more than the masks and like tools and things, so I decided I'll just do Lego as a whole, and it works pretty well, I'd say. The other thing that was a particular contender was Game of Thrones / A Song of Ice and Fire, which I've been considering rereading all the books of, but I'm reticent, and I think I might end up saving that until we're likely to have a date for the next book. Come on, George, come on! The second commitment under the heading of creative is to get back to a 1 video a week schedule with a cohesive look and feel to them. Just 1 video a week, and it's not really been happening. I'm getting better, but it's still, I'm a mess. Various things have just been kind of getting in my way, and not quite managing to get enough done, but dear. I need to get back on track, but yeah, just busy. The third and final commitment under the heading of creative is to work on a creative project monthly, writing, filming, that sort of thing, and yeah, last month's one was Vlogust. I did Vlogust fairly successfully. Everything was, like, it took a bit of time to get caught back up at the start, but I did it and got the videos all done, and only was about a day late on the last one, so that's good. Don't quite know what I'm going to do for September's one, but it's a busy month with work, and we're going on a trip later on in the month, and all sorts of stuff, so a bit busy. Don't know that I'll manage to get something done. Probably end up focusing on next month's bullet journal so I don't have to do it when I get back. The second heading for my commitments this year is health and life, and the first commitment under the heading of health and life is to exercise a minimum of once a week. Still not happening. I will get to it. I swear I'll get to it. I just... yeah. Time, effort, energy, like money in some places as well. But I will get there and I will work out what I'm gonna do. Second commitment under the heading of health and life is to start calorie counting again. Yeah, nope, not happening. And the third commitment under the heading of health and life is to have a social engagement in some way, shape or form, once a week minimum. Yeah, I think I was being a bit conservative on this most of the time. I am seeing people fairly regularly. I'm having a bunch of like lunch dates with friends and trying to do virtual like chatting with people sometimes, so everything's kind of on the up and up on that, and I think it might not make it onto being a commitment next year, but we'll see. So that is how I'm getting on with my 2023 commitments. A bit of a mess still, bit all over the place, lots to try and refocus on, I think, but between work and everything else, it's just difficult to get some traction on other stuff. Let me know in the comments down below how you're getting on with your 2023 commitments, resolutions, whatever it is you do. I'd love to know, so tell me down there. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you remember to like and share it and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails over there to see other videos by me. Click on the link in the description down below to join my Discord, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!